This week, all the editors decided to go away to a journalism conference in Calgary, leaving Marina and I to do all the work in the office. The weather outside is how we feel inside of our hearts. The second semester is starting, and yet both of us are so burnt out, I've literally never smiled in my whole life. Welcome to news. At the end of term, our writers looked at how your elected AMS executives are doing on their policy goals. We analyzed their progress against their campaign promises and found that most are on track to making the cut. VP Finance Cole Akuchaben has some big accomplishments like divesting the AMS's investment policy from fossil fuel, but he's struggling with more detailed goals. While VP External Kristina Ilnitsky has linked up with other student societies to successfully lobby for support from the provincial government. She's fresh off her second lobbying trip to Ottawa, so we'll see if she can keep up the magic. VP Admin Chris Hakim has had a lot on his plate and will need to hurry to get things done in the second term. VP Academic Max Holmes has accomplished a lot in his second year on the job, and he always seems to pop up wherever there's drama. President Mariam Hamid has overseen the launch of a new AMS website, the filling of vacant staff roles, and greater engagement of Indigenous students. Lackluster advertisement for the AMS AGM has led to a close vote on a motion of censure from the AMS councillors, though. Welcome to Culture. This month in Culture, we got an unfortunate scoop that the Norm Theatre has had bad times recently. During renos in the Life building, Ubyssey Film Society didn't have access to the theatre, and much of the equipment was either damaged or stolen. Most of FilmSoc's current members are now unfamiliar with how to run the facility. I guess we'll just have to wait and see when the theatre will be reopening, hopefully sooner rather than later. Happy New Year! Welcome to Features. Last month in Features, we published an investigation by news editor Zach Visera. It revealed that, as Canadian universities generate more and more information of public interest, they're becoming less and less willing to share it. The piece touched on missed deadlines, intimidation tactics, and high fees used by universities like UBC and the University of Toronto to make it more difficult to obtain information that is supposed to be public. This is Blog and Opinion. In December, in Blog, we covered the 2018 Polar Bear Swim. We talked to swimmers, and the general consensus was that it was really, really, really cold. The Dingbat published a piece by yours truly on the merits of Yuba Christmas, and in Opinions, we published a great Ask Pavin about gender identity and how to be more inclusive. Welcome to sports! With most T-Bird teams taking a well-deserved break through December, the sports void was filled with the ISU Grand Prix, the premier figure skating competition in the world. Our highlight? A gold medal in the junior division for Canadian up-and-comer Steven Gogolev. Welcome to Science. This month in Science, we covered research out of UBCO on cannabis-infused beverages. We looked at topics like the shelf life of the cannabis bevies, as well as how ingredients will interact with the cannabis. UBCO Associate Professor of Plant Chemistry, Dr. Susan Murch, is investigating these and other questions in partnership with a BCIT researcher and Pacific Rim Brands.
Is that my shirt?